Hey guys, it's your girl Miss Low, BSN RN. If this is your first time on my channel, thanks for coming, thanks for listening. If you like what you see here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe at the end of my video, or now if you want to. If this is not your first time here and you are one of my subscribers, thanks for listening. So you guys know that I focus on nursing videos and the kitty care videos, which are about women's vaginal health. And today I'm going to focus more on the kitty care side. I'm going to be talking about urinary tract infections, which are so fun. Everybody knows those are so fun. So if you want to learn something new about urinary tract infections today, or just recap on what you already know, stay tuned so we can get started. Okay, so most people are familiar with urinary tract infections. They're very, very common, especially in women, but men can also get UTIs. I hear a lot of people say, oh, men don't get UTIs, but yes, they can get UTIs. It's just a lot less common in men, mainly because their urethra, which is the small tube that our urine goes through in order for us to urinate, is way longer than the female. The female's is about this long, and the males is I think twice the size. I think ours is about like 2 to 4 inches, and the males is like 6 to 8 or something like that. So how you get a urinary tract infection is that bacteria enter the urethra and then come into your bladder. Since in males there's a longer way for the bacteria to go to get to the bladder, it's less likely that they have urinary tract infections. But however, they definitely most can't. If you did not know that, they can't. As far as for women, we are very prone to urinary tract infections, some more than others. Maybe you've had one before, maybe you haven't. Don't feel bad if you have. It's very common, like I said. We have a lot going on in a very small area. You know, we have our urethra there, we have a vagina there, and then very close by we have our anus, which there's a lot of bacteria flowing in between those places. UTIs are usually caused by bacteria, mainly E. coli, which lives in your gut. Everybody has E. coli in your gut, and it does expel itself when you defecate or have a poop. So there's a lot of bacteria that can get very close to your urethra and cause urinary tract infections. Some of the signs and symptoms of UTIs, a lot of people get kind of misconstrued. There's early warning signs of UTIs. UTIs are very, very easy to treat. However, you still don't want to wait too long to treat them, because you can end up with a kidney infection, and then sometimes you can end up with an infection of your entire body or an infection in your bloodstream, which is very, very extreme and rare, but it is something that could happen. So you don't want to take UTIs too lightly. So some common signs and symptoms. The main symptom that a lot of people start to get is burning when they urinate. All of a sudden, every time you go to urinate, it's burning, and you don't know why. It's a burning sensation. You don't want to pee because it's going to burn you. Another common symptom that people get is urinary frequency. So all of a sudden, you have to pee a lot, frequently, a couple times an hour, and every time you pee, you don't really urinate that much. It's just like a little trickle here, a little trickle there, but you feel constant pressure on your bladder, like your bladder is full, like you've been drinking gallons and gallons of water. So those are the two common things that people experience in the very beginning of having a urinary tract infection. Some other things people do experience is their urine is very cloudy. That's why you should always take a peek at what's going on in the toilet, just in case. Your urine can be cloudy, your urine can have an odor to it that it never had before, and you don't understand why. You can have blood in your urine and your menstrual cycle is not on. You can also have like pus streaks in your urine that can happen when you have a urinary tract infection. So those are all things to look out for. Some other things to look out for: if you have a UTI, you could also get pain in your back. A lot of people get pain in your back, mainly because your kidneys are in your back, your lower back. So if you start to have back pain, along with those other symptoms, because sometimes a late sign for most people is the back pain, then you should seek some medical attention. If you're taking care of an elderly person, say you take care of your grandmother or your great aunt or something, the first symptom for them usually with the UTI is they start to get confused. They'll be confused out of nowhere. You don't understand why. They might become belligerent. They might forget who you are. They might forget, why they're eating this or why you told them to do this. And it's 9 times out of 10 because they have a UTI. When you're younger, it's the frequency, it's the burning, it's the cloudy urine. But if you're taking care of anybody older, the confusion is the first thing. If you ever have anybody in your family, especially women, like I said, who end up confused out of nowhere, take them to the doctor to see if they have a UTI, because 9 times out of 10, it is a UTI. So those are some symptoms that people have. The treatment is very easy. All you need to do is go to your primary care physician or an urgent care. They usually will have you pee in a cup. They'll do what they call a dipstick. So they'll put a stick in there and it'll show the amount of white blood cells, any blood, any pus, things like that. And they will let you know if you have a UTI. And usually they put you on an antibiotic and it clears up immediately. Like, you start taking it and you usually feel way better within the first 24 hours. However, just because you feel better doesn't mean you stop taking the medicine. So make sure you always finish all of your antibiotics, even if you're feeling 100%. Finish it all the way to the last dose, because you want to make sure all that bacteria is gone. When you don't finish your antibiotics, a little other tidbit, when you don't finish your antibiotics, there's still some bacteria that might survive if you don't finish the whole dose, that you are not necessarily feeling bad or having symptoms because of the little bacteria. And the bacteria is very smart, so they will start to replicate again and make sure when they replicate that they can survive that antibiotic that you've been giving it, because it's kind of learned the antibiotic already, and the bacteria that survive, they make sure that they can survive the next time if you give that antibiotic to them. So that's why if you don't finish your antibiotics and they put you on the same antibiotic and your infection doesn't go away, that's usually why. So bacteria is very, very smart. So always remember to finish your antibiotics. I've seen ASOS, I think it's called, on over the counter. I personally have never used it before, but people say it does work, especially if you're just having early signs and symptoms of a UTI. You can also do that if you are not able to get to a doctor or an urgent care to get treated. There are also ways to help prevent UTIs. So number one way to prevent a UTI is drink lots and lots of water, just to kind of, keep your urinary tract flushed out. You will pee a lot, but that is the entire point. Also, cranberry juice is known to help with the urinary tract. However, don't get the sugary cranberry juice. Most cranberry juice that are on the shelves is made with a lot of sugar. Get the pure cranberry juice. You usually can find it at your local store. Ask the attendant, because it's usually not in the same area as the sugary cranberry juices. And it's going to be very, very tart and very, very bitter, but it's known to help the urinary tract. Also, for women, it is very, very important that when you clean yourself, you wipe front to back. Do not wipe back to front. And like I said, your anus is back there, which is where you expel feces, which holds the bacteria that usually causes UTI. So if you're wiping from the back and you're bringing all that bacteria up into your vagina area, into your urethra area, you will get a UTI. It's just a matter of time. So if you're a woman, it's very important to wipe front to back. You have to wipe front to back. I know some people, they split it up, little in the front, little in the back. But you just really don't want to be bringing what's from the back up into the front. So wiping front to back is very, very important, just along with staying clean. So you need to be washing your vaginal area at least once a day. If you're wearing pads or panty liners or even underwear, you need to change all those things frequently. You don't want any bacteria to be sitting in there. Another thing that can cause UTIs is sex. So if you are having sex, make sure you're practicing good sex hygiene, which means if you can, before you have sex, you need to be cleaning down there, you and your partner, because your partner can be the one to give you the UTI or introduce that bacteria to that area. So if you can, both of you need to be cleaning before, but if not, for sure after sexual intercourse, you need to clean down there almost immediately, because bacteria, it grows and travels very fast, especially in females. Down in our vagina is dark, warm, and it has moisture, which is a beautiful breeding ground for bacteria. Bacteria love darkness, they love warmth, and they love moisture. So after you have sex, you need to be cleaning, even if it's just with water, and then when you get home, use a vaginal soap to clean your area. And when you clean, you need to wipe front to back too. So when you're cleaning your vaginal area, make sure you're cleaning front to back, not cleaning your buttocks area and then going to your vagina area, because there's still, you can never get all the bacteria off of the washcloth or the loofah or the glove, whichever apparatus you're using. So, and you don't want to risk it. So make sure you also wipe front to back when you're cleaning as well. Those are very good things to help prevent UTIs. That's mainly it. UTIs, they're, like I said, they're very, very simple, very, very easy to treat, but they're nothing to play with. So if you see yourself frequently getting UTIs, frequently having that problem, consult with your doctor and see what might be causing that. There could be other health-related things that are causing it, but most of the time it's just a means of hygiene or hydration, things of that nature. So remember to wipe front to back, right? Front to back, and stay clean, good sex hygiene, drink lots and lots of water. Oh, and another thing that I forgot, and I can't believe I forgot this because I am a nurse. So this is for you nurses out here, or anybody else that does this, but nurses are notorious for this. Do not hold your pee. Nurses hold their pee a lot. You know, we're busy and we get caught up and we have to use the bathroom, but we're like, oh, let me go help the patient, I'll get back to it. No, stop right then and there and use the bathroom, because an emergency can happen and you never know when you're going to be able to use the bathroom again. And when you hold urine in your bladder, you are more prone to getting UTIs. So do not hold your pee. If you need to go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom. I knew of a case where a female did not like to use the bathroom in public places, which is totally understandable because I hate using the bathroom in public places myself. I actually walk around with handheld Lysol if I have to use the public bathroom, and I like spray everything down. So I totally get it. But she would not use the bathroom. So she would hold her urine. Sometimes, like if we were at a theme park or something, this female would hold her urine all day. I read that this female was getting a lot of UTIs. So do not hold your urine. If you need to pee, pee. If you need to urinate, go ahead and urinate, no matter how uncomfortable it may be, because you can get UTIs just from that old urine, because urine has bacteria in it as well. So you are going to be more prone to getting UTIs from that as well. So drink a lot of water, pee all the time, stay clean, stay hydrated. And if you do get a UTI, don't beat yourself up about it. Like I said, we're females. Most females in their lifetime will have it at least once. Just, you know, pay attention to your body, pay attention to the signs and symptoms of what they are, and seek out some treatment for it. It's as simple as that. So thank you guys for listening to my little tidbit on urinary tract infections. I hope you guys learned a lot from this. And if maybe you already knew, but maybe you can share this video or share this information with somebody that you think may not know. If you want to add anything to this video that I did not talk about, feel free to leave it in the comment box below. Everybody just be respectful to each other. Like I said, I made this channel to help all women learn something, or just be informed more about something that you already know, to reach out to other people that may possibly not know. So if you know anything about this topic of urinary tract infections that I did not cover, feel free to leave a comment in the comment box. Also, if you have any questions, you can also leave a comment in the comment box and I will reply. But if not, you can always email me at misslowbsnrn@gmail.com and I will reply to you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe this video. Oh, and subscribe to my channel, not just this video. Subscribe to my channel. Let other people know about my channel if you like what you're listening to here. I also have my social media somewhere around here. It should be popping up. I'll put it. My Snapchat, my Instagram, and my Twitter if you want to check out your girl, see what she's doing, see what's up with her. I'm not that exciting, but feel free. I'll follow you back. So that's it for now. Stay tuned for more videos, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.